Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 Italy. We've been in a war with it against the Austro-Hungarian Empire for about 4 months now. So far, we have not been able to force a decisive fleet engagement. In fact, we have been unable to really do much in terms of actual naval combat. A lot of indecisive engagements. We had a chance last turn to maybe knock out a couple of their heavy cruisers, but they had battleship support, and all we had was our heavy cruisers. So that was not a good engagement for us. Now, we have a long way to go before we get our new battleships, heavy cruisers, and cruisers out. Though we have gotten some subs are now deployed, which should help us a bit. And most of our ships are AF, active fleet. We do have 2 of our worse light cruisers on raiding, which should help. But so far as well, the raiding game has been pretty stingy. So we'll have to see what happens. I do think I want to go to unrestricted submarine warfare and see if I can get a couple of more merchants. We are blockading the Austrians right now, though, so that is helping us out a little bit. Yeah, it is fairly not even, but we really need a fleet engagement to even the odds. If we can get, obviously, a decisive victory with a couple of losses on their end for battleships, and heavy cruisers even would be very nice. So let's end the turn, see what happens. Okay, some hull weight saving. Gradual increased shell damage is good. We lost a sub. We sank 14 merchants. That's good. Austrians sank a couple of merchants as well, but we've got some actual trade warfare VP, so that's good. Cruiser action. Small. Doesn't look like they have any light cruisers deployed. They may be all on... We'll accept it. They decline for 600 VP for us. Nice. Enemy coastal raid. Okay, medium. Let's accept it. Alright, this is a fight we're going into. So what do we have with us right now? 1 light cruiser, transport, and 2 heavy cruisers. So the same forces. It looks like this is our active battle zone. This is where they keep contesting us, which might make sense. They might have their like if this was real life, they might have their main squadrons deployed on these 2 ports. And so this is where they keep trying to contest our direct blockade. So they're a coastal raid, so I think they're going for Installation 4 again, whatever that is. For all we know, it could be a communications hub of some sort. I'm hoping that we can actually cause some damage to the enemy this time. If they're on a coastal raid as well, that means they'll have some bonuses for merchants if they destroy them. It looks like the 23rd Cruiser Division's also out there. It should have the rest of our heavy cruisers in them. Yes, both of our other heavy cruisers. So at least they're out here, so that might give us a little bit of a bonus in terms of firepower nearby. They also have 24th Destroyer Division, a couple of destroyers with them. So we're the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Division. Okay, 1 light cruiser and 2 destroyers heading west by southwest. So they're heading west by southwest. So it'd be over here. I'd always do that. So coming down that way. Let's turn our light cruiser over here for a scouting force. We'll also get our main boys moving in that direction at full speed, whatever they can manage. Okay, we do have line of sight. Okay, looks like the Schwarzburg. Okay. If we can cause some damage and kill them, we'll even the odds for our destroyers. Got that. But we also have a new light cruiser that way, which should be their scouting force. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, yeah, they're just on the edge. Let me go ahead and we'll have you head this direction for a couple of turns, get around behind them. Give them something to think about. Okay, now I want you to start turning up. Okay, Panther class destroyer. Let's see what these are. 500 tonners, pretty average. I need to destroy these cruisers. I think they're their biggest ones, because they have, even though they have more cruisers than us, their tonnage display is pretty similar to ours in terms of heavy cruisers, so I'm thinking we could use this to our advantage. And we do outnumber them in terms of cruisers now. Okay, they saw our boys coming up. But the Francisco and the Carlo are both chasing. We also have the Vitor and the Marco Polo chasing. Come on, we can force them. Just need to force them into an action. Doing okay. That destroyer's coming pretty close to our cruiser. We are hitting them. Gonna try and cut. Destroyers are going after him, it looks like. Get a torpedo shot. Actually, let's turn on torpedo ranges. Yeah, we are nowhere near close enough for torpedo ranges. We are hitting the Panther, though, which is nice. Looks like either destroyer division or their light cruisers way off on the side. How is our light cruiser doing? Took a bad hit, and it looks like one of its turrets is out. Forward turret disabled. I wonder if they can get it back up online. It's half of her firepower gone if they don't. Knocking out that destroyer will also help us because it'll stop screening them and we can get a bit closer. We've hit it a couple of times. It's got heavy damage. It's at 20 knots, though, so that might be misreporting, because that is a thing. There's a fog of war mechanic in the game. Looks like our support is pulling back to its patrol pattern. Well, that's fine. They did the initial engagement. They got us in position. We did strike at them, though, which is helping. Need to keep up. Okay, you're still keeping pace. That destroyer is not doing so hot. Ooh, that's another hit on the light cruiser. Still doing okay. It's a little flooding damage, a little medium hits, but it should be okay. And its front turret's back online, so that's nice. Okay, we're going to cut across because we don't want to get into their torpedo range. Okay. Okay, that destroyer's down. It's gone. Okay, keep pursuing these heavy cruisers. No, we do not. We do not have the ability of stopping and picking up survivors yet. They're going for Zara. I want to try and catch one of these damn heavy cruisers. If we can just get a good hit on their engine room, we can catch them. Problem is our stokers are getting tired. Struck one of them, though. We just need a main gun hit. Come on, come on. Well, that was a hit. I don't think it caused any damage, light damage. Come on, to bring it down to 15 knots. If we can bring it down to 15 knots, we can cut it off from the support, and we can just circle it. Circle the wagons. It is outrunning us, though, I think. Let's keep moving in this direction. Okay, we're maintaining speed, and we're catching it. It's down to 15 knots. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. We still have our turrets in action. We do. And we do. 2% damage, a medium hit. We should be okay. Ours are closing, so we might get both guns in action. The problem is that our rear gun has a fairly bad traverse angle at this fairly bad traverse at this angle. One of our destroyer's bearings is overheating, so it's pushing itself as far as it can. Come on. What speed are you going at? 20 knots. It's back up to 20. Come on. One good shot on the engine. It's another heavy cruiser. What the Kaiser und König Marin Theresa class. Fucking mouthful. 2 9-inch, 7,000. Wait a second. So it's 2 9-inch, 7,000 tons, 20 knots. So this is a bigger. This is bigger. 5.5 belt. 5.5 belt. 5.5 belt. I think these are their bigger classes they've got deployed for combat. What we're going to do is we're going to try cut them off. We want them to go the long way to Zara, down this little stretch here. They can't go through here because it's shallows. So they'll have to go around, and that'll give us the opportunity to try and continue forcing an action. And it's got 2 of those classes. Yes, yes, yes. Technically, they're crossing our T to an extent. Forward gun's gone. They're running now, so they only got rear guns. Okay, we'll turn. We have stopped them. Come on. Give me a clean shot, damn it. They're at 15 knots. Their big ships are running, though, so I think that means they're leaving these smaller ones to try and force us, which we outton both of these classes by a bit, so... Okay, good hits with the 6-inchers. What is it? It's 5.5. What's our 6-inchers do? What do our 6-inchers do? 6-inch. 0. We're not breaking through, but we could cause system damage. At this range, though, it's hard to tell. We really need to get our 10 inches, our 10-inch guns to level 0, or we could probably try to refit these with 2 8-inch guns at level 0 or level 1. Both of them would be pretty good. They might actually be better than a 10-inch at level 0 or -1. Okay, took a bad hit there. Superstructure hit. We're still okay, but we have lost a turret, which is not great. Okay, more strikes on these boys. Okay, misunderstood signal by one of our destroyer divisions. Okay, start going a bit quicker. Catch up. All of our secondaries are hitting them, but we're not getting any major hits with our primaries. We are striking them. They lost a turret as well, it looks like. Yeah, they lost one of their main turrets. So that evens the odds a little bit. You're still up to full. Marco Polo took another shot for 2. It's not the worst. We're still doing okay. I would like the main turret. Hey, we're back up with 2 turrets. That's good. How are they doing? They're still down their front turret. It's another hull hit. Okay, it's another 6-inch guns. I want our main guns to open up on these guys and to hit. 6-inchers with 1 strike. Medium damage we're getting reported. Now, this could be wrong, but if we can knock out one of these and then maybe come back around and knock out a couple more destroyers, because we did knock out a destroyer over here somewhere, so that would be good. Their bigger cruisers are running, but even if we can destroy these screening cruisers, we'll come out on top here. It's kind of what we're trying to do. 10-inch gun hit. There we go. That may have done it. I don't know our range, though. What is our range? We're under our 5,000, so that's good. That might help us. I am going to try and look like I'm going to cut them off here a little bit. Either that'll get them to turn, or they'll... Nah, we'll go straight and narrow for a bit, right behind them. We'll just keep peppering these destroyers in the rear. Okay, light cruiser division misunderstood signals, so it's turning. Which might have been a good idea. Okay, more strikes on this lead cruiser. It's still medium damage, so it's been like that for a bit, so I'm going to say that's probably true. Get you back on the straight. Okay, he's turning off. He's got 15 knots now, so he might have hit his engine. No, he's back up to 20. Marco Polo. Okay, he took some flotation damage. He's still okay, though. 10-inch gun hit there. That might have done it. If we can just get them to catch on fire. Another 10-inch hit. It says light damage now, so they might have repaired one of their turrets. Actually, wait a second. Both of their main turrets are down. Yours are still up, though. No wonder he's sulking back into the line. He doesn't have a main gun anymore. If we can keep targeting him. Alright, get this light cruiser moving that direction. Running low on ammo. Heavy damage there. He's still fine. We're slowly losing ground because of our stokers being a little bit winded. Okay. They're still back that way. So they just turned and now they're going back up this direction. I'm okay with that. Okay, it's another pass-through, 10% damage. Both of our guns are still up. I would like you to target. Yeah, 3,000, definitely. What's our ammo? We're still good on ammo. So Keep firing, damn it. Okay, we're running low on ammo. Oh, that was a main gun hit on that Panther class. It's going down. You can't survive that. Oh, and we also struck this one again. Its guns are back up, which I dislike. What do we got for you? You're still at 15 knots, so we could catch up. And we are starting to interdict. They'll have to either go down here to... how would you say that? Spalanto? And then we have Zara here. Okay, misunderstood signals, so we do a pass. Okay, that Panther class is down. Keep going down this way. Are they still going 15? They are. No. Will not pick up survivors. Do not have the ability or the want to right now. Okay, some 5-inch gun hits on the main guy here. Okay, we're turning. Looks like the Marco Polo took an engine hit, so it's down. Stoker's exhausted. Okay, that's what's going on there. Stoker's exhausted as well, but you're a little bit faster. Come on. Alright, it's nighttime now. We've lost sight of the targets. Unidentified ship. That's them. Alright. Keep this up. Ooh. A couple of destroyers. Launched torpedoes there. Alright. I'm not going to get into a knife fight at night. We're going to try and run. Also, from what I saw, some intelligence earlier stated that these guys were training for night fighting. All we've done is accuracy training. So I don't like our odds there. Okay, Destroyer Division 4, probably hook up that way and then come back down. Or they'll just keep going north. I'm good with that too. Okay, now they're coming back down. Or they're on a search pattern. I don't know. They're doing something. Apparently there are still a couple of light cruisers in the area. We'll go down and see what's happening at the bombardment target. Go to cruise speed to give our stokers a bit of a chance to rest. Okay, looks to be fine. Nope. Nope. No. We're just passing north. Come back around this way. Go to ultra fast. Let's keep this patrol pattern up. All right. Okay, we sunk 2 destroyers. They failed to bombard target. We still had 4 merchants alive. We damaged 3 of their heavy cruisers. They damaged 2 of ours. Medium damaged 1 of our light cruisers. Apparently they had no light cruisers, so that was a misreporting. Yeah, it was a minor victory, but we sank 2 of their destroyers, which offsets our destroyer differential even more so. So that works. Let's close. Apparently, according to this, they had transports somewhere on the map. I don't see them, though, so I'm going to assume they went back into port. Okay, minor victory. 12-inch coastal battery for them. We gain another 180 VP for blockading them. They sink 3 merchants last turn. Okay. We're still doing well, though. Get that Marcella class back up to full. Yeah, it'll still be a couple of months. But looking at the time, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!